Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ephemeral Orb, the TTRPG series that we're doing. Last time, quite a few things have happened. We had a 3-hour episode, half an hour, which was just us discussing all the stuff that happened. But before we get into like the recap and all of that, first off, this episode, dear viewers, is posted on Skoll Shorties channel. The next episode shall be posted on Sir Thompshire's channel. The episode after that on my channel, Teeironor. All our links are in the description. And then back to Skoll and so on and so forth. Now, I would very much like to ask these wonderful people who have joined me to start talking about themselves and their character for a little bit and introduce themselves. And I made some dice rolls in the background. And according to those dice, the very first person I'd like to ask to talk about themselves would be Sir Thompshire. Would you please go ahead?
I am Sir Thompshire, and I don't remember who I'm playing or what's going on. But being serious, I'm playing Benjamin Aaran, a human sellsword that's honestly sick and tired of all of what's going on. But oh well, it's life. Well, we'll see what's going on.
Yeah. Viewers, just like for a bit of context, it's been 2 weeks since we recorded, so don't blame the players if they like forget one or two things. But after Mr. Thompshire, according to the dice, DoomGoblin, would you please talk a little bit about yourself and your character?
Yeah, I'm DoomGoblin, and I play Captain Bladebeard, who, if I remember correctly, he just killed Lord Roswell and is ready to loot.
It's been a while since that.
Yeah.
I know you're joking.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a pirate.
Mm-hmm. A pirate who just got into an argument with his first mate. And speaking of which, the next person on our list, Skoll, the owner of the channel you're all watching this on. Could you please talk a little bit about yourself and your character?
Yep, I am Skoll Shorties, and I am playing First Mate Buhd, or better known now as Captain Buhd of the Buhd Buccaneers, who is, after being fired from his position as First Mate from Bladebeard, has accumulated his own crew of drunks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that storyline will play out. And last but by no means least, Zelris, the sleepiest of the group. Would you please talk a little bit about yourself and your character?
Hi, I'm Zelris, and I play a really cool blood elf, and she's really mean, and I'm just causing some trouble.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. So last time on our TTRPG, well, I would very much like to ask Skoll to read today's recap since it will go up on his channel. Skoll, could you please go ahead?
Yep, I will totally do that in real time right now.
Yeah, and totally not recording it in post. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll leave this in. We'll see.
Being cheeky.
Yeah. Well, usually there's an audible difference between like the audios we're doing and like the post-recording audios. So
usually better quality, yeah.
Yeah, understandably so.
After experiencing a Loa-induced sleep, our heroes woke up in the middle of the night on Golden Skoll. Almost immediately, Captain Bladebeard and First Mate Buhd had an argument after the ogre discovered that he had been fired without his knowledge and replaced with the Iron Dwarf Thrignir. The disappointed former First Mate then stubbornly decided to start assembling his own crew, spending the entire night preparing a makeshift stand. By the following morning, he had successfully recruited 6 drunk and/or desperate pirates, which he termed the Buhd Buccaneers. Meanwhile, Lyri Roseguard unsuccessfully attempted to prank Archmage Meridia and Johnny the Swampy, only managing to get herself hurt in the process. The following morning, the disappointed Blood Elf received a small gift of coin and a foul-smelling hat from the Loa Jani. The deity asked her to look out for other downtrodden people and to seek out his worshipper on the Golden Skull, a Zandalari troll named Rua. Lyri then unsuccessfully attempted to trick and ambush Captain Mekkel on Golden Skull before sullenly returning to the ship. Just as the Blood Elf arrived back, she and Benjamin Aaran witnessed an odd green glow, and voices speaking in an unfamiliar language emanating from Bladebeard's bag, specifically from the orb that the dwarf had stolen from Lord Roswell. Peering into it, he could see a small fleet of ships sailing against a ferocious storm, crewed by undead and captained by a fierce woman wielding a pair of ornate cutlasses. Asking the unknown presence in his mind for advice, the dwarf was informed that, as the followers of disorder bicker, the crucible draws ever closer. They march to their doom, not knowing what awaits them. Seeking further answers, Bladebeard and Benjamin, followed by Lyri, asked Meridia for advice, as Kiri was unavailable for the moment. The Archmage informed them that the voices emanating from the orb were speaking in Eridan, the language of demons. Bladebeard then initiated contact with the individuals on the other end of the item, and received a response from an Eridar. The demon rudely attempted to interrogate, then to strike a deal with Bladebeard and the others, citing common enemies and promising that the Blackwater Raiders would receive booty payback, only to be refused. As the Eldar then cut communications, our heroes, specifically Lyri and Meridia, began quarreling some more, and the goblin nicknamed the Weasel was discovered missing from his prison cell. Time passes, and the rain, which had fallen on Golden Skull since the previous night, slowly increases in intensity.
Thank you, Skoll, for that. And now, to sort of set the scene of where we left off last time, we were sort of, our players were sort of separated into two groups to like go in the order of simplicity, I guess. Buhd, you and your 6 drunk Buhd buccaneers were just hanging out, I suppose, trying to recruit more people with varied success, when a small raptor stole your navigator, Twinkle's gold. But you managed to take it back, and then you decided to take the Buhd Buccaneers and head back to Kyrie's ship, and the Buhd Buccaneers cheered you on. Meanwhile, on the ship, after all the demon shenanigans happened, the Archmage Lyri just tried to get her wand back from you, and after some shenanigans, you used your stunt to teleport away, and you are now invisible above deck on the ship. You just escaped. Meanwhile, Benjamin and Bladebeard were like just sort of watching this conflict, and you were also just sort of like recuperating from having just interacted with a demon lord. So which individuals should we start today's session with? What do you guys think? We could also just do a roll, D3. Go ahead. DoomGoblin.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll D3. 1 will be Buhd, 2 will be Bladebeard and Benjamin, 3 will be Lyri. Roll D3. Okay, Bladebeard and Benjamin. Lyri just teleported away, and after the Archmage was preparing a frostbolt to throw at her, and the Archmage, frustrated, extinguishes the frostbolt and groans in frustration. What do you two do at the sight of this?
I feel my headache coming back.
Where could she have gone? Damn these blood elves! And she will like storm off in a random direction, searching for Lyri.
Whose idea was to bring her on board?
Oh, Meridia? Lyri?
Yeah.
Oh, I I don't remember. I was busy killing Lord Roswell, and
Uh,
then she was
Yeah. I know. I was there.
yeah, you were.
Frignir, who has been next to you all this time, I forgot to include him last time, but Frignir will say it was Captain Kyrie's idea to bring the blood overboard.
Well, I can't say. I guess we could say this is Kyrie's first bad judgment call.
Captain Kyrie said she has taken in worse people than this blood oath.
Well, I guess there's time for atonement still.
Speaking of Captain Kyrie, should we talk with her about the demon orb?
Wasn't she locked in her quarters?
Maybe if we tell her that we have a demonic artifact, she'll wake up or whatever she's doing.
Well, we can try as long as it doesn't involve polymorphing or bashing through doors.
That's very specific, but yeah, all right.
Frignir will intercede and say, if necessary, Captain Bladebeard. What was the name you gave the Iron Vrykul? Ironbeard. If necessary, Captain Bladebeard, Ironbeard is perfectly capable of bashing down a wooden door.
Yeah. But I don't think that will be necessary. I think we damaged this ship enough already.
Yeah, you also made a hole in it last episode with the demonic orb thingy.
Yeah, that thing is very strong. It destroyed a wooden wall, I guess.
I mean, it's fell iron. Fell iron is stronger than wood.
That's yeah. Maybe I can use it like a mace. I don't know. Let's find.
That feels very irresponsible, Bladebeard.
I just need a stick and some rope, I guess. But let's see what Kiri thinks about that idea.
Yeah, sure.
By the way, just to let you guys know, you still have the orb in your hand, if I remember correctly, Bladebeard. And after your conversation with the demon ended, if you were to ever look at the orb, you will see the sight you saw before of undead ships struggling in the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you two doing?
We are, I guess, going to Captain's quarters.
Okay. On your way there, you would come across Lyri. But before that, Lyri, you just teleported above deck with your stunt, so you are now also invisible. Nobody will notice your presence. Well, I should say it's also raining, so raindrops won't be falling on the floor where you're standing, but that's the only sign of your presence at this point. You just escaped the Archmage. What do you do?
I just chill about, I guess. I don't know what I could do.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I just wait around. I don't know what I could do.
Well, I will remind you that, you just escaped from the Archmage, and she's not that far away from you. She's just below deck. She might be looking for you.
Nah, I'll just stay above deck.
Okay. We never discussed this about your stunt, but how long would your invisibility last?
Not too long.
Like a minute or two? You think it would make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So where would you be when your invisibility would wear off?
Probably like lurking, like, I don't know, like around the mast or something, so I can get a bit of shade.
Okay, okay. That makes sense to me. Benjamin and Bladebeard, as you're like uh, leaving the below deck, the Archmage is looking for Lyri furiously below deck at the moment. As you're just like coming up the stairs and you see like the rain increasing in intensity slowly, you will also see Lyri taking shade beneath the mast. If you do or say anything.
You know, everything would be a lot easier if you return that wand or whatever.
What one?
You know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm kind of busy right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the two of you continue on to Kyrie's door, or do you do something else?
Yeah.
Lyri, you go ahead, DoomGoblin. Sorry.
Yeah, I would like to try to knock on the door.
Okay, I was just about to say that Lyri, you see them heading towards Kyrie's door. You're free to follow them or to stay where you are and do whatever you would like. Okay?
I kinda like shadow, but from a fair ways away.
Okay, makes sense. You said, DoomGoblin, that you would be knocking on the door.
Yeah,
You hear no response.
that's different than what it did before.
Huh. What did it do before?
Oh, there was like her voice saying something like, "Come back later. I'm busy." Magic stuff. I don't know.
Huh. Well, I'm not sure what else we can do without invading someone's privacy again.
Oi, Captain, are you there?
Captain Kyrie is unavailable at the moment. Please try again later. You
Yeah,
hear
that
in
thing.
Kyrie's voice.
You know, I actually would like to learn that.
You said that the demon orb thing is like a hologram, right?
If you would look at how it looks on like our little in-game screen, like the images you would see, like the demon talking to you or the ships, would be in the blue part, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that thing can go through walls.
Well, you mean the hologram bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the door is magical. This thing is magical. Maybe I can like cancel the magic out or something. I'm gonna touch it with the orb.
Before you do that, go ahead, Benjamin. Go ahead.
That's not a great idea.
Yeah, I was about to say, Benjamin, can you roll me a clever difficulty 4? Okay.
No, apparently I cannot.
Okay.
Why would it be a bad idea?
You know how barkeepers often say to not mix drinks, right?
Yeah.
Think the same of magic.
Yeah, it would be bad for the door, and it would open.
And perhaps we would explode as well. Or summon a demon army in Golden Skull. Who knows?
Well, like I always say, only one way to find out.
Allow me to go to the end of the corridor, please.
Nope, I do it.
I kind of just cover my head as fast as I can.
Okay. Lyri, how far away are you? Just
A couple of steps away.
okay. Then can Benjamin and Bladebeard, roll for me your forcefuls, and Lyri roll it as well. But for Lyri, it'll be slightly easier. Yeah, slightly easier. It doesn't really matter if you get a critical fail. Okay. As Bladebeard, as soon as you like push the orb into the door and like the hologram quote unquote bit makes contact, you see like a recoil of magical energy that pushes both you and Benjamin and Lyri that's a bit far away, away. Basically, it froze you and Benjamin back like 5 meters or so. Lyri is only stunned for and like pushed back for like 2 to 3 meters, but it's still a noticeable thing. And everyone on the ship notices this like magical explosion.
I get up, holding my head. What did I tell you, Bladebeard?
I mean, did it work? Try to open the door.
You see Vera, the undead security chief, running in your direction. What's going on here?
Ask Bladebeard.
I tried to open the door and it exploded on us.
If Captain Kyrie says she's busy, she is busy.
Alright, I get it.
Now, how do you plan on making amends, dwarf?
I'll talk with Kizzy about it.
She like points to a stack of crates that was nearby, near the place you were, and says, "Some of those dropped into the water. Go pick them up."
Some of the crates fell into the sea. Is that what she's
She
pointing
nods.
at?
She nods. And yeah, if you were paying attention, the explosion like caused a shockwave that pushed some of the stuff on deck into the sea, among other things.
Frignir and Frignir, can you two, you and Iron Beard, can you swim?
By the way, I will roll forceful for Frignir and Ironbeard on that note to see if they stood on their feet. Neither of them stood on their feet. They also got knocked away. Yeah, as Frignir slowly rises up and you hear like his joints, metallic joints screeching from effort, he will say, "Captain, I am afraid I'm not much of a swimmer, to say the least."
Makes sense. You're made of iron. You're like an anchor.
I
Well,
imagine I would also deteriorate if I were to attempt.
You would. Oh yeah. Probably. You're smart. I'll get the boxes.
Now, what are Lyri and Benjamin doing, by the way?
The
How long am I
headache came.
stunned for?
Sorry, didn't hear you.
How long am I stunned for?
Oh, just like a few seconds. You weren't affected as badly as Bladebeard and Benjamin because you were further away. You were just like pushed back a few meters and maybe knocked off of your feet, but you were able to get up easily.
Okay. I just kind of walk up to them because I don't know, I'm upset and scared.
Understandable. A magical explosion out of nowhere just knocked you off of your feet. Understandable.
I'm holding my head, and the headache I mentioned earlier is definitely back, and I'm not happy about it. So I kind of just go elsewhere, essentially.
Yeah, as you turn around, you will see everyone's favorite archmage rushing from below deck. She will scream, "What's going on? What was that discharge of energy?"
Bladebeard made a magic cocktail, let's say.
What? And as she looks in Bladebeard's direction, she will see Lyri. And Lyri, if you're paying attention, you will also see the Archmage.
Okay.
I'm going to help Lyri get up and tell her to run.
And she was already up.
Oh. Then never mind.
So Bladebeard told me to run, so I'm gonna try and run.
Okay, the Archmage will attempt to... Would you... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I think she's more angry at you. Yeah, she will attempt to throw a frostbolt at you.
Oh my god.
Wait, am I not in the way?
You're a bit to the side, no.
Oh, okay.
But well, if you want to intervene, Benjamin, you do see her like start forming the frostbolt in her hands. You see Lyri starting to run or do whatever, and you are free to intervene if you'd like. You're also free not to intervene.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of having a headache right now, so I'm not paying too much attention.
Lyri, how do you resist the Archmage's frostbolt? What do you do to oppose it?
I hide behind Benjamin Aaran until I can
He's a bit
figure
far
out what I'm...
away. You would
Oh,
have to
no.
run into the frostbolt to get to Benjamin.
I guess I just kind of try and roll out of the way, but it's gonna hurt a lot 'cause we're on the ship, so...
Then please roll your quick to oppose it. Okay. The frostbolt hits you. It's not a major hit, but it does wound you for a little bit. I assume you would take your level 2 stress, not your level 2 consequence.
Yeah, I take the level 2 stress.
Okay. At the moment, I'm going to treat this as combat, and the Archmage's turn just went. Now it will be Lyri's turn, but any player character or NPC is also free to intervene to attempt to like calm everyone down. Okay. So before Lyri's turn, do Benjamin or Bladebeard intervene?
I think I'll intervene next time.
Okay. Vera will actually intervene and approach the Archmage and say, "What are you doing? What's going on here?" But Lyri, it is now your turn if you wish to act.
I kind of get on my feet and I try and run somewhere and hide. I don't really know the layout of the ship, but
Yeah, you'd be looking
Ow.
for cover, I presume.
I'll try and climb somewhere, maybe get behind some cover.
Okay, can you roll me your quick difficulty 2? I'll treat it as creating an advantage. No, you're not quite able to find adequate cover, unfortunately, unless you want to spend a fate point.
I'm not gonna spend a fate point.
Okay. Next will be the Archmage's turn. Does anyone intervene into the situation before the Archmage goes?
Yeah, I would like to do something.
Go ahead.
Can I approach Lyri and whisper, "Hey, give me the wand. We can trick her." Huh? Lyri?
Lyri is like a deer in the headlights, too afraid to reply to you, I guess. Are you here, Zelris?
Oh yeah, sorry, I was pressing the wrong button. I'm a dumb bitch. Okay. Yeah, I say yeah. I give Bladebeard the wand.
Okay. Well, I would like both of you to roll your sneaky, and I will roll the Archmage's careful to oppose. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Bladebeard, you're subtle as a smooth criminal, but the Archmage does see Lyri.
Can I try to notice it as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
I assume my stunt applies.
Yeah. Be careful too. You, like I said, Bladebeard is a smooth criminal, but especially you definitely see Lyri handing the wand off either to Bladebeard or just like hiding it, you're not entirely sure. The Archmage sees it from like the corner of her eye while she is busy talking to Vera.
Okay.
Okay. Vera will also intervene and walk up to the Archmage and ask, "No fighting on the ship. What's all this about?" And the Archmage will say, "That thief over there stole my wand and tried to kill me back at Lord Roswell's estate." I need to remember what was Vera doing while that was happening. Oh yeah, Vera, I think, witnessed that. Yeah, she definitely witnessed that, so she's inclined to believe the Archmage. So Vera turns her gaze to you, Lyri, and will not intervene this round, allowing the Archmage to throw another frostbolt at you, Lyri. How do you defend yourself?
Can I sneakily just lay low? I'm kind of kind of stuck here.
Well, you're not. You're not exactly, unless you're like using your stunt again. You would have to do like, it wouldn't be a stealth roll. It would be like a quick roll to go into cover, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'll do quick. Is quick fine?
Yeah. Okay, you dodge the frostbolt effortlessly, and it slams into like a nearby crate, and one of the crew members say, "Hey, watch it!" Lyri, it is now your turn, but again, if any players or NPCs would like to intervene, now's the chance.
I try to hide.
Go. What were you going to say, Benjamin?
I was just gonna say that in my headache. I was just gonna say, can we please stop destroying the ship more than we already have?
For once, I agree with Pretty Boy over here, says Vera.
So
Yes, you are able to like try to hide. I will have you. I'll treat this as creating an advantage, and I'd have you roll your sneaky while I roll the Archmage's careful, because there are also a bunch of distractions going on. Okay?
okay. So that'll be a 5 for me.
Oh, right, it's a 5. So by a 3-point difference, yeah, you succeed. You create an advantage that you are now in stealth. What would you like this advantage to be called?
Call it.
Cool it? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, here's your advantage right here. You can use it at any time in this current situation. Okay?
Cool.
Next would be the Archmage's turn, but again, go ahead.
My turn now. Can I do something?
Well, it would be, like I mentioned, it's the Archmage, but if any player or NPC would like to intervene, since it's a busy scene, you are entirely free to do that.
Yeah, I'll approach. I'll start walking towards Meridia.
Okay.
As much, it would probably be fun watching you fight, but we are guests on this ship, and we have more important stuff to do.
She's a thief and a criminal. And she
So
probably consorts with demons.
Well, just calm down, Meridia, and I'm gonna throw her the wand.
Vera will also say, "What's that about consorting with demons?" But yeah, you throw Meridia the wand, and she is stunned. She catches it, and she will not act on her turn because of that.
I have some boxes to fish out, so if you don't mind.
Okay. So the Archmage skips her turn. Lyri, it is now your turn. You will see Vera, this undead security chief, start walking in your direction, but not in a threatening manner. But it is your turn to act.
What's the Archmage doing?
She is stunned that Bladebeard just handed her her wand. Momentarily she's stunned. You are unsure what she's going to do next. She might calm down, she might not. Who knows?
We'll have to act quickly. Okay, I will. I'll just throw a frostbolt at her back, you know. I'll try and knock her off her feet because she's done it to me plenty of times and I've kind of had enough.
Okay. Understandable. I think this would be a forceful roll. Do you agree?
Oh jeez, okay.
But she would oppose with her careful, which is not very high, because she's currently distracted.
Okay.
So please... Okay. She succeeds with style, so she gets an advantage. Don't you frost me, I guess.
Can I step in?
Of course.
Okay. I'll unsheath one of my new axes and throw it as close to Lyri's head as possible. But
I
like,
thought I was hidden. What the fuck is this? People all know where I am.
I mean, you just threw a frostbolt. I guess people would notice where you are.
That too, plus we established that there isn't much cover. You are hidden enough, but not invisible. Benjamin, roll careful. How experienced are you with throwing axes?
I mean, I just started back at Lord Rosebaw's estate, and my first throw was pretty good, so I'm kind of confident.
Roll careful, difficulty 4. If you get below a 0, you will hit Lyri.
Oh, that would be a...
What?
It's nothing against Lyri, it's just that he's a novice throwing an axe like centimeters away from you. It's quite likely that he'll miss. Oh, okay. You successfully do that, Benjamin. Do you want to describe, like, the scene? Where does the axe land?
I guess that depends where Lyri is and what's her surround.
She would be hiding behind some crates at the moment, but...
Then I guess the axe would spin and hit like the tip of the box.
Okay. Lyri, you just see like this axe out of nowhere hit a box that's on where you're hiding at the moment.
Great.
At this point, Vera, the undead security chief, will yell out, "Enough already!" And she will continue to approach you, Lyri. However, it's the Archmage's turn at the moment, because you just had your turn, Lyri. I'm going to roll a d2 to see if she will continue fighting. A 2 is that she is still angry at you, Lyri. A 1 is she will come down. Okay, she's still infuriated at you. She like shakes her head after taking the wand from you, and I think she will do something different, but I need to look up her character sheet for a moment, so please give me like a hot second, because she's not going to do the like expected thing. Okay, I'm going to roll her flashy. It'll be difficulty 2. Or actually, I'm going to roll her flashy. Lyri, can you oppose with your careful? Okay, basically the Archmage, instead of like attacking you with a frostbolt, uses the blink spell to teleport next to you. She did that in an attempt to intimidate you, Lyri. However, because of your role, you're not only able to tell that she's going to do that, you're also entirely not intimidated by her doing that. Okay?
Okay.
It is at this point your turn.
Well, considering that I wasn't intimidated, I'm gonna try and press the advantage because
I'm disappointed that my axe wasn't intimidating either.
you just hit a box.
Well, it's supposed to scare you.
It did a little bit, but not enough to make me do anything. What I'll do is she still has the wand in her hand, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that she won't expect me to be okay with it, so I'm just gonna, while I have the advantage, I'm gonna sucker punch her in the stomach and try and grab the wand back.
Okay. Then please roll your quick. I will roll the Archmage's quick to oppose you, okay? Okay, you succeed. The Archmage will take 2 damage from your sucker punch. Yeah, and you knock her off her feet. She's not like defeated or unconscious or whatever, but she like drops the wand and you are able to snatch it from her hand.
Cool, I snatch it.
Okay. At this point, Vera, seeing this, will say, "Since I've been playing Oblivion recently, stop right there, criminal scum. Your stolen goods are now forfeit." She doesn't actually say that. She says, "Stop there, Blood Oath. The wand's hers."
How big is the wand?
Like slightly, like this, the length of a dagger, but much thinner.
Can I swallow it?
I mean, you can try, but I will have you roll forceful to see if you can like force yourself to do that.
Yeah. Ooh, is that really the best option I have left?
Actually, I'm going to.
Ooh. Here's a better option. Actually, never mind. I pretend to eat it, but I actually slip it under my clothes in a way that's kind of hidden. I'm wearing a bag, so maybe I hide it under this bag strap.
Okay, but I'm going to take a look at your character sheet because Okay, I'm going to compel your reckless scoundrel aspect that you do actually try to swallow the wand.
Okay.
Do you accept?
I accept, sure.
Okay, here's a fate point. Give me a forceful roll. It'll be difficulty, I guess 2. You've put Benjamin's underwear in your. Okay, you succeed. You, before everyone's stunned eyes, you successfully swallow the wand.
Nice, okay.
What?
Everyone stares at you, dumbfounded.
Hi, Corinne.
You just. What? Says the Archmage.
I think I'm still dreaming.
Is that supposed to impress us? Because it did.
I don't say anything because I'm still in. I'm still thinking about things. At a million miles a second.
At this point, I would like to ask Buhd. Last time we were on you, with the camera was on you, you were leading the Buhd Buccaneers back to the ship. Do you think anything would happen on your way back to the ship? Like you interacting with them or anything like that? The Buhd Buccaneers would probably be like singing a drunken song while they're walking with you. Are you here, Skoll?
Sky.
I am here.
Okay. Did you hear my question?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Buhd is singing with his Buhd Buccaneers for the most part.
Okay. So you eventually reach the ship and you climb aboard with the Buhd Buccaneers. And just as you climb aboard, you see Lyri the Blood Elf apparently swallow a wand whole.
Oh, we are here. We're the Budd Buccaneers. Why'd she eat that? Me hearties, why would you eat a wand? It wasn't even tasty.
Twinkles, the gnome navigator, says, I'll eat a wand if you pay me.
Oh, now weird, Twinkles. But remember that though, just in case.
The Budd Buccaneers continue their song.
Oh, we are here with the Budd Buccaneers. Grab your friend by the ear, cause he is gonna be full of cheer.
I'll actually be putting the Budd Buccaneers on screen. For everyone else, the NPCs are too shocked to react. You guys feel free to do whatever while I add the Budd Buccaneers on screen.
By the way, Skoll, are we getting a full version of that song?
I will totally write one up if I remember. Remind me later.
Turn it into a Blood Elf rap.
Bud rapping, there you go.
But just for reference's sake, if you see them on screen from left to right, left is Twinkles, your navigator, then it's Kristen, your cannoneer, and then Billy, your quartermaster.
Alright.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
How is that gonna come out?
There are 2 ways. Usually.
Sometimes 3.
The Archmage goes red in the face and yells, "Give me a dagger so I can cut her belly open!"
Can I? Is she still on the floor? Can I kick her?
She was beginning to rise up, but now she was like staring at you stunned. You are able to kick her. Feel free to roll your quick. I'll roll the Archmage's quick to oppose you, okay? Tie means you get an advantage if you want to continue this combat.
Sure.
What would you like your advantage to be called?
Call it.
You'd like another charge on that?
Sure.
Okay. She, in narrative terms, she manages to avoid your kick, but is unsteady on her feet. It will be her turn next. I think Vera at this point will join the combat on the Archmage's side, honestly.
Oh my god, you all bad friends. These last 2 episodes I just had my shit kicked in. Nobody's been on my side. Oh my god.
I mean, you haven't really earned anyone's trust.
Okay. So, in terms of the combat, just because Fate Accelerated combat, usually it's obvious what everyone wants, but just to make things clear, if the Archmage wins like a complete victory over you, she wants to cut open your belly and retrieve the wand. If Vera wins, she wants to arrest you. What would happen if you win, Lyri? What are your ultimate goals, so to say?
I mean, if I can, I'll try and just de-escalate the situation and run away. But if I have a chance to, I'd love to just like kind of kick the Archmage's shit in.
Okay.
But that's only if I win by a lot.
Yeah. I'm also what I just said was if the Archmage and Vera win by a lot, basically, not their. Yeah. Okay. While I look up Vera's stats, what is everyone else doing at this point?
I'll grab my axe from the box and join the fight as well.
Bud is trying to come up with new lyrics with his Budd Buccaneers.
Bladebeard, I don't know. Oh, hey, Billy, is that you?
Hey, Bladebeard! I'm with Captain Buhd now! Woohoo!
Oh, alright. How you doing?
A raptor just tried to steal Twinkles' coin! They tried to steal Twinkles' coin, say all the Buhd Buccaneers in unison.
Oh, but we got the coin back, and the lizard ran away scared.
I am just very confused by what I'm hearing.
This is the initiative order. Benjamin first, then Lyri, then the Archmage, and then Vera. By the way, Benjamin, what's your, best case scenario goal?
If I can, I'll knock out Lyri.
Okay, that is your objective for the fight. Okay, so Benjamin will go first in this situation, but as before, since there are multiple characters on the scene, any player or NPC is free to intervene before another person's turn if they want. Any player or NPC who's not in the combat currently, okay?
Okay.
Benjamin, it is your turn.
How is Lyri positioned? As in,
She is right next to the Archmage. She just tried to kick the Archmage. The Archmage dodged, but the Archmage is unsteady on her feet.
but is she standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lyri is, the Archmage is not yet.
Okay. Okay. I'll try to do a combo move and have perhaps get the one back. So I'll step in the way, try to grab Lyri's shoulder and kick her stomach. Not kick, a knee.
Okay, that sounds sneaky, I guess.
I mean, not necessarily. I kind of just walk up to her, I guess.
Okay.
Am I really just gonna let him walk up to me?
Well, Lyri, you are entirely free to oppose it in any way you'd like.
It's a quick walk up. I don't know.
All I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna move out of the way because it seems pretty slow.
Okay. I think, yeah, Benjamin, from what you're describing, it doesn't sound quick to me. It sounds either.
I'm kind of trying to explain it in a way that doesn't sound sneaky.
Okay.
I can just
Feel free
jump
to.
on the way and kind of just grab her and knee her, I guess.
Okay. Then in this case, I will allow you to roll quick. And Lyri, feel free to roll, I guess, quick to oppose, unless you would like to do something else to oppose it. It is up to you.
I'll do quick.
Okay. Lyri has to take 2 points of damage unless she spends fate points. Would you? How would you take it? Would you take a level 3 stress or level 2 consequence?
I'll take the stress.
Okay, up to you. It is now your turn.
Well, I've had enough for a day. I'm just gonna use my stunt because it's getting messy. I don't really want to be here too much longer.
Okay, you're entirely free to do that.
So I will teleport somewhere in the ship, maybe with a few more people. So it's a bit I can kind of hide a little bit better because.
Okay. I presume you would be teleporting below deck, right?
Yes.
Okay. Before everyone's very eyes, Lyri vanishes from the scene. And this ends our combat, at least for the moment. Lyri, I'm not going to remove your stress just yet, because you need to get a chance to rest before you remove it, okay?
That's fair.
Okay. The Buhd Buccaneers stare in shock, and then Kristen will say, I slept once with a disappearing woman, that was a lot of fun. And all the Buhd Buccaneers cheer.
Disappearing woman happened a lot around Buhd. Not the first time.
Oh, this isn't the first time she's pulled that damn trick. Where is she? Says the Archmage.
I'm getting tired of this cat and mouse game.
Yeah, but don't like Tom and Jerry very much.
Who?
The mouse and cat. Bud named them that one day.
Okay.
Very antiqual.
I'm curious, what was Bladebeard doing while all this was happening?
I guess I'll go jump into the sea
Yep.
and drown myself.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say I thought in my mind at least I think Bladebeard is those pirates that can't swim.
I think Bladebeard can swim, honestly. He's been
Oh yeah,
he's been a pirate for a while. But swimming while fully clothed, carrying
he'll-
his... Go ahead.
I guess he takes off his coat, pirate coat.
And your weapons, I presume?
Yeah, and
Your
you said
boots.
it's raining, right?
Yeah. You all see like Bladebeard start stripping and then jump into the water. But you have no idea why.
He weird like that.
Bladebeard, can you give me a forceful roll difficulty 2 to see if you manage to start getting the crate safely? You're having a bit of trouble.
I'll spend my fate point and say that as a wait, let me see. Because I'm a let's use a different one. I can't use pirate captain for everything.
Okay.
I've sailed all over the world, which means I can swim
Okay.
very
yeah,
well.
that makes sense to me. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
You are able to retrieve the crates. It's a bit more difficult than you anticipated, but you are able to do that and take them like one by one and slowly bring them back aboard the ship. What is
I'll put them far away from the door in case I try to do the thing again.
what is everyone else doing?
I'm kind of just still processing what's going on since I was just fighting and then someone teleported. And I'm kind of jealous. I would like to wink as well. Blink.
Vera is assisting the Archmage in the search, but since Lyri is invisible, she will not be able to find her yet. Just FYI. Bud and Lyri, what are you two doing? Lyri, just for context, you've teleported below deck. You still see quite a few people slumbering, but a few more are waking up, presumably from like the shockwave they heard above.
I look for somebody who's kind of in like a crowded area and who looks very, very sleepy.
You find them no issue. It's a very crowded ship, relatively.
Okay.
speaking.
And they're on a hammock or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I very sneakily try and just get in the hammock without taking up too much space or waking them up or whatever. And I kind of lie next to them, but because I'm small, I should.
So
Hopefully.
you're basically cuddling a random pirate.
Yes, but I have my back. I have my back facing forward, so they won't see my face if Vera or the Archmage comes knocking.
Give me a sneaky roll. I will do a different roll.
Bullshit. We've always been so bad today. What the fuck?
Okay. Fortunately, the pirate doesn't like cuddle you in his sleep or something. You are able to slip in there. And you do create like an advantage you can use later, just not a very strong one. What would you like your advantage to be called?
Call it, snoozing for a bruising.
Snoozing for a bruising. Okay. Okay. Lyri, you will see at this point, I will say like the hammock is next to a few crates. Atop one of the crates, you will see a little raptor staring at you.
I give them some eye contact because, you know, I recognize them, but I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
At least right now.
It's not that raptor, though it does look similar. But you do.
Well,
hear,
yeah, I know, but
yeah.
but I would try and talk to it anyway because I've
Yeah.
had a precedent that, yeah.
You hear a familiar cackle in your mind, and you hear, "You be even crazier than I expected, rich man."
In my mind, I reply, obviously, but I don't say anything out loud. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I try to kind of deny it in my mind. I'm like, no, I'm not that crazy.
How you gonna use the item you stole if you ate it? Not very smart thinking, rich man. Not worth any money if it covered in guts.
I guess I better, you know, survive long enough for it to come out another way.
You hear a cackle in your mind, but the raptor will also say, "Be very careful if you be using magic with that inside of you, rich man. Might activate it on accident."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
He laughs in your mind.
I laugh at my mind too, because you know what? There's not much I can really do.
Yeah, understandable.
I'm just glad I have some good company that isn't trying to, you know, kick my shit in.
The little raptor like blinks at you and apparently like makes a motion of like sitting down, which seems very weird for like that kind of a creature. But you hear in your mind, "So what's your story, rich man? Everyone be on the streets for a reason or another."
Just circumstances. You can read my mind. You don't need me to tell you this.
"I can only read what you be showing me, rich man.
No, okay.
I not be like that weird ones like Shadra that can infiltrate your thoughts easily. I be just the protector of the downtrodden."
I'm feeling pretty downtrodden right now.
The captain of this ship, she be a really nice woman, being real nice to lots of downtrodden people. No need to go upsetting her.
No, I won't. She's been nice to me.
Well, you also gotta try to be nice to her friends, if you want to be accepted by them.
Well, I mean, they can, you know, stop trying to cause confrontation with me, you know?
A lightning bolt just flashed outside of my house, so guys might have heard thunder. Sorry. Yeah, in response to you hear cackle in your mind, Lyri, and says, "Everything gotta start somewhere, rich man. Like I told you, take care of your own will take care of you."
Okay.
Well, I be here if you ever be needing me. I be the protector of the downtrodden, like I said.
Thank you.
You will see like the little raptor give you like a wink, which also looks weird for only like one of its eyes to close, and very slowly. The little raptor will, well, not the little raptor, the voice in your mind will say, "I gonna be making a distraction, make sure they not find you, but I really hope you're gonna make amends. Not good for your friends to be people who hate you, rich man."
I suppose.
Yeah.
Since when were they my friends, though?
Well, you be a member of this crew. The captain recruited you. You accepted the job.
I don't think they like me that much, though.
They haven't kicked you off yet.
Fair.
And believe me, lots of people would kill to have the chance that you got. Lots of people alone out there struggling with far worse things. Well, I always be on your side. At least you'll be entertaining.
You can see that.
Another laughter in your mind. And like the little raptor then jumps off the ship, not the ship, the crate, and says, I be calling a few more of my children. They'll be making sure you'll not be found. But again, you really should be trying to make amends.
Alright.
Okay. And the little raptor leaves. Meanwhile, what are the other player characters doing? Lyri, I will also remove your stress. I'll take this as a chance for you to rest up a bit, okay?
Buhd is introducing his crew to Benjamin.
Benjamin, you notice that the gnome is named Twinkles, for that matter. So the gnome Twinkles, the drunk navigator, Kristen the drunk cannoneer, and Billy the drunk quartermaster, and 3 others.
Twinkles. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's me. Mother named me like that. Fucking mother.
Yeah, my condolences.
Awful name, and he spits on the ground.
We could get you a new name, but as Buhd is captain, Buhd can rename crewmen when they do a deed.
You're talking to Twinkles at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Twinkles will say, oh no, Captain, my mother, my name's the last thing I got from my mother. She disowned me after she found out about my alcohol problem. We don't want to go into that. But that's the last thing I got from her, and I'm gonna keep it. Awful like it is. And the Buhd Buccaneers all cheer.
Well, okay then. That's a good decision for you, Twinkles. Oh, you only got name from mother? Not that kind of sad.
Oh, it's okay, Captain. I got my alcoholism from my father. That's quite another story. Whew. Where are we?
We are on friendship. Not to be mistaken with friendship, but we are on a friend's ship.
Oh. Is it my ship because I'm your friend?
Well, no.
Twinkle's ship, say the Buccaneers.
No, it's not Twinkle's ship and it's not Buhd's ship. It's Kyrie's ship. She is Buhd's ally and friend, and she lets us come aboard and mostly mess things up. And, well, lots of bad things happen on this ship, but a lot of good things happen too.
Oh, I get it, Captain. I get it. At this point, Benjamin, Billy the quartermaster will come up to you and say, so, you're single or looking for someone?
I'm busy right now. Sorry.
Busy looking at me? He tries very badly to wink.
I just step away very slowly.
You will see the Archmage giggling in the distance.
I'll hide in my ship.
What's Bladebeard doing while this is happening? I know you're retrieving crates, but you're able to see parts of this scene.
Have I finished with
You still have a few more. You still have a few more, but like on your way, you see this scene.
He's just walking by, holding a crate full of apples, and one of the apples is in his mouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just takes a bite.
Bladebeard, can you roll for me a careful roll?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh. 1.
Okay. You will see a tiny raptor come out of nowhere and snatch the apple from your hand and run away with it.
Alright. Hey, give it back, rat. I'll put the crate down and try to catch the raptor.
Okay. Roll for me your quick, please. No, the raptor vanishes from you with that big of a difference. But Benjamin, you see Bladebeard apparently chasing after a tiny raptor.
I just shrug and go back to picking up crates.
I've seen an awful lot of those lately.
Bud has too. Bud's Twinkle's lost his coin to that raptor thing.
Oh yeah, where's my coin? The raptor thing stole my coin. The Buhd Buccaneers all roar in anger.
No. Remember, we got the coin back.
Oh. Well, where is it?
Who had it last?
They all start like patting their pockets. Benjamin, can you roll for me your own careful, please? You will see another raptor. You're not sure if it's the same one or not, creeping up on you.
I'll just stare at it.
As it sees you staring, it halts and looks up at you and like stares into your eyes.
I tilt my head.
It tilts its head.
I tilt my head towards the other side.
It attempts to jump you and jump in your bag. How do you defend yourself?
I'll try to grab it.
Roll your quick, please. Ooh, it critically failed. So you actually, yeah, you don't even need to roll your quick. Yeah, you catch it midair.
But I think we have a raptor infestation.
The little
Does
raptor,
seem like that.
The little raptor attempts to bite at your hand.
I can just try to hold him as far away from me as possible.
By its tail, I presume.
Yeah, I guess I'll let him go.
Okay, it runs away. Meanwhile, Buhd, can you roll your own careful, please? Yeah, a raptor comes up also to you and tries to pull down your pants, but because it's so small and you're so big, it gets like part way, but it's not able to like fully pull them down.
Hey, those are Bud's trousers.
Yeah,
Only Bud gets to have those.
and all of you will see like in the ship, like not just one, there's a bunch of raptors pulling similar tricks and shenanigans on all of the crew. And Lyri, below deck, you'll also see like some shouts, "Hey, the raptor just stole my drink!" And similar shouts like that. And you'll see like people running around chasing what appear to be small raptors carrying various items. Seems that Johnny has kept his promise to you.
Oh yeah, of course. Cool. I'm just trying to rest up a tiny bit more before I like make my next move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this time to just, recuperate a little bit.
Meanwhile, other player characters, what are all of you doing? just for context, like all the crew is like panicked, like trying to retrieve items or to drive away the small raptors. The Buhd Buccaneers are still patting their pockets for Twinkles' gold.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pay attention to see if no more raptors try to jump me.
Romeo, careful. Okay, you notice a raptor coming up at you. But it's coming up slowly, trying to sneak, but you do see it.
I'll turn towards him and do that.
I'm listening.
Oh, sorry, my my mic died for a moment. I'll do that Chris Pratt pose from Jurassic World, to control the raptors.
Okay, it backs away slightly intimidated, but as you do that, you feel like a bite at your behind, at your butt. A bunch of small jagged teeth.
I'll jump forward in surprise.
Yeah, if you look behind, you will see a tiny raptor attached to your butt.
I'll try to shake it off.
Yeah, it's not hard. You manage to shake it off,
Twerk
and it
it
runs
off.
away. And it runs away.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a nightmare.
What are all of you doing? If you don't do anything, like the raptors will continue to pull shenanigans.
I'll also try to, see if any raptors are approaching me.
Roll me your own careful, please. As you look around, keep a careful watch, you suddenly feel jostling in your bag, and if you open it, you will see one of the raptors tries to take the hourglass away from you, but it's too heavy and it's struggling.
I would like to catch the raptor.
Roll me your quick, please.
Quick.
As soon as it sees you, it jumps out of the way and you are unable to catch it, at least right now.
Is it still in my bag?
No, it jumped off.
Oh, alright. I'll yell for, I don't know, Vera, I think you have some problem with purple, pink rats.
I can see that. I'm not exactly blind, Captain Bladebeard.
What should we do? I never seen this kind of creature before, I don't think.
Actually, Bladebeard, can you roll me your careful difficulty 4 to see if you... They do seem very slightly familiar, but only slightly, not enough to trigger something concrete.
I mean, I remember the one from the dream, or...
Right, but this type of raptor isn't like a unknown species. They do exist in the natural world, so to say.
Yeah. Alright.
That's what I mainly meant. Vera asks Vera, what should we do? And Vera says, try to keep them away. Why are they... I've never seen raptors act like this.
I'm going to try to use the hourglass, and I don't know if other people can hear what the hourglass creates, right?
If you remember when you used it the first time, and you were next to Frignir and Ironbeard, they referenced stuff that you talked with the figure that you
Alright.
saw. But
I'll try
that's-
to...
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I try to replay my memory of Kizzy roaring in her dragon form.
That's a good choice. Yeah, you can. And I think, would you when you touch the hourglass, it says, holographic remembers device active. What would you desire, Captain Bladebeard?
I would like to hear the awesome roar of Captain Kizzy in her dragon form.
Affirmative. The main reason I asked this was I wasn't sure if it was just an audio or also a visual thing, but because of your wording, it will only be an audio thing. Everyone on the ship, including below deck Lyri, you will hear a loud dragon roar.
Jesus.
And the raptors, at least those above deck, will start scurrying away.
Great. It worked. Raptors are running away.
In my surprise, I hit my head against the wall.
You're free to do that, I guess. But the Buhd Buccaneers also start running away, unused to their captain being a dragon.
It okay. She friendly.
It's a kraken! It's the kraken! I saw it in my dreams! Says Billy.
Really, no. Krakens have tentacles. That one only has wings. He's a dragon. Maybe giant seagull. No, giant seagull. No, it a dragon.
It's a flying kraken, says Twinkles. I saw them. I was once sailing in Mulgore. There's a flying dragon.
Oh, gore. Then they're Diamol. But don't remember. Well, it a good kraken then. Good kraken.
Roll me your careful or flashy, I guess. It'll be difficulty 2, Buhd. Okay, you managed to calm all of them down. They seem to believe that, yeah, this flying kraken is probably a good flying kraken. However that works.
See, very good. If a flying kraken was bad, we'd be dead.
They share. Some of the crew, Buhd Buccaneers, shared worried glances at one another, but all of them nod and try to salute you. Twinkles falls on his face.
Okay, Twinkles, we work on that.
But as all of this is happening, all of you will see this Zandalari troll accompanied by a handful of the raptors come aboard the ship. Vera yells, "More trespassers, for goodness sake! Where's the captain? Where's the first mate?" Do you all react to this Zandalari troll?
I'm kind of just still very confused, and I have no idea what's going on.
Bladebeard, are you close to Buhd and Benjamin?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Then the Zandalari troll will approach the three of you.
Ahoy there.
You smell an incredibly foul stench coming from him, even worse than from the Buhd Buccaneers. It smells like someone who has only heard of bathing on a theoretical level. Like he's read about bathing in a book once, maybe. And he looks at all of you and says, "You be the chosen of Gong?"
But think so. That was the giant lizard in Dream, right?
Yeah, that's us.
He will bow his head and say, I be Rua. I be the emissary of Jani, the lower of the downtrodden.
The who?
Did you above board? Didn't you hear what I said, or?
Yeah, in character.
Okay, in character, he will say, those who are down on their luck, rich man.
Huh, I guess there is a lower for everything.
He will look around and say, there be one among you who has accepted Johnny's blessing. A elf of all things.
I think I'll start connecting the dots and I'll just put my hand in my face.
Alan?
But no, think Shalon.
No,
would this.
Bladebeard.
Shalon make no deal with lizards.
He maybe did make some kind of a deal at some point, but
Bladebeard, what elf did we share a strange dream very recently?
Lyri?
Congratulations, Bladebeard.
Oh, it the rude elf, the rude liar.
She be just down on her luck. You don't understand her. You never understand people like us.
But no understand a lot of things lately.
He scoffs at you and he approaches Bladebeard. Bladebeard, this incredibly foul-smelling troll approaches you. If it's difficult to even be around him, and that's saying something considering it's you.
Yeah, that's far enough, troll. What do you want?
I sense dark voodoo coming from you.
I sense even darker voodoo coming from you.
He shakes his head and says, Johnny promised his aid in the struggle against the demons of Buhd Bay, and I be his emissary. Well, I and the young blood elf. Young elf, rather, not blood elf, sorry.
Alright. We are not at Buhd Bay at the moment, but when we set sail, we'll let you know.
Point is, she be sacred, the young elf. Do not harm her.
Well, she does keep harming everyone around her, in all fairness.
Has she done anything to put your life in danger?
Well, I guess I could have been hit with a frost bolt.
She did lie to Buhd about escape route, and then she attacked friends randomly in Dream.
The Zandalari troll sort of scoffs at you and says, if you strike at the elf, you strike at the lower of garbage. Remember that.
If it's garbage, why is that bad?
He also seems above board. He seems very proud and sure of himself for someone who claims to be the emissary of the law of garbage, and who smells horribly. On that note, he will look at you and say, he will say, those that are of Johnny are everywhere around you, ogre. These people be pirates. They be people who have been forgotten by the civilized nations of Azeroth. They be Johnny's children, and Johnny will take care of them.
That actually sounds kind of nice.
He will nod at you, Bladebeard, and then he'll point a finger at you menacingly and say, do not harm the young elf.
I don't believe I did.
Like, at all of you, he points the finger.
Really hard decision not to.
He, like, gives you a nod and then walks in the direction of the Archmage and sort of leaves you guys.
Oh no. We should keep an eye on the situation.
If it's garbage, we should recycle. That way we win.
Yeah, I'll admit I don't really understand this whole flower business.
Maybe
Is
we
there
should
a-
ask Troll Lady.
What were
Is
you
there
doing?
a law of rum?
I mean, considering everything, there probably is.
What about law of love?
Yeah, probably as well.
One met a very nice bear man with a hat. He have very good rum. He might have been know of drinks.
At that point, Billy will start taking another swig and promptly puke on the floor.
Billy,
I'll just step away in order to not get splattered.
grew now another mess on beach. He should not corpses this time.
Well, it's on the ship, not on the beach.
It Lyri's fault.
I
She
think you
makes that
should.
mess.
I think you should inform some non-drinking laws among your crew, but
Oh, that would not go well at all. That's all they ever do. Drink, drink,
Don't
drink, drink, drink.
ever take away our rum, says Twinkles.
Oh, you're not gonna lose your drinking. But we are gonna invent some buckets that you puke in. That way, you'll make mess inside bucket.
The Buccaneers cheer.
I hate to say this, but maybe Bladebeard isn't so bad after all.
What do you mean?
Well, how can I explain this?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, Bladebeard's there.
You know what? You two figured it out.
What do you mean figure it out? He dumped
Well-
Buhd for robot, and you expect Buhd to come crawling back after Buhd become captain?
I just said figured it out. I didn't say come crawling back or beg to. You know what? My head hurts.
Welcome to Buhd's life. Buhd hit her all the time.
I guess I'll go follow the troll.
Yeah,
That's what he does
that's
with her,
probably not gonna end well at all.
Yeah, while you guys were not paying attention, as you turn, you see the troll in a heated discussion with the Archmage. The Archmage seems very angry, and the troll seems very angry too.
Uh-oh. We're gonna start a lizard war. A lizard wizard war. Oh.
The lizards at the troll's side are hissing at the Archmage as well.
We should probably go help out Archmage Lady.
I guess so. I just hope no lizard bites my ass again.
Yeah, maybe get some, plated ass cheeks.
I'll consider it.
Very protective against nasty bites.
Lyri, just so you know, while you were below deck, you saw the chaos which ensued when the raptors started doing their thing, and then you heard the incredibly loud dragon roar, and most of the raptors have run away, but you do see one or two hiding around. Do you
I assume the world's ending.
Understandable. Let me know if you do anything.
I will get ready to get up. I'm kind of rested up a little bit.
Yeah. The guy you're in the hammock with snores in your face. It smells of alcohol.
That's okay. I will show up.
Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, above deck, what are you guys doing?
I would like to approach the troll.
Yeah, I guess we're all trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you hear the shouting voices of basically the troll is arguing for the right of poor people to have the scraps from rich people's tables, and the archmage is arguing that that vile elf stole from her and she should not be allowed to live for consorting with demons or something like to that effect. And the arguments seem to like circle around these talking points.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the spell I haven't used in quite a while. And I'm just gonna use my flashbang.
Okay. And I don't think a roll will be required. You successfully create like a bright flash and you get everyone's attention.
I get kind of embarrassed for a moment since everyone is staring at me. And I just compose myself and say, Can we please stop screaming at each other and try to kill each other for a single minute, please?
Yeah, let's just go to that. I believe the citizens of Booty Bay build like a makeshift tavern, right?
Above board, I wouldn't call it that. It was basically just an outdoor area where they partied for a little bit before they realized how few supplies they had.
You know, I hate to agree with Bladebeard, but I think we all need a drink right now.
Why do you-
Who's treating? Says Rua, the Zandalari.
I kind of check my pouch, and it's not too full, I guess.
Bladebeard opens his pocket and like a little crab walks out.
All of you will see a raptor emerging from below deck with, well, actually two raptors with a large bag of gold. Benjamin, can you roll me your careful difficulty 2? Okay. Yeah, it's a large bag of gold, and the raptors are carrying it proudly.
I guess it's on them.
Isn't that Kyrie's gold?
I will also allow you, Buhd, to roll me a careful difficulty 4, and Bladebeard too. But again, it will be more difficult than for Benjamin. Bladebeard, you can... Okay.
Yeah.
No
zero.
further information. The Buhd Buccaneers cheer at the sight of this. And Rua and the like little raptors, followed by the Buhd Buccaneers, exit the ship, the Buhd Buccaneers singing all the while.
I'm not sure what just happened.
Vera, I think they are stealing from you.
Yeah.
Vera will like shake her head and say, "No, that we don't keep our stores of gold there."
So whose gold is that?
Vera shrugs.
Now Bud's gold, but no one has gold on him.
Benjamin, I will allow you to roll careful again if you'd like. Yeah, now that the question is asked out loud, and you like start putting the pieces together, that was the goal that Lord Roswell paid you to take care of the orb, and but then Seema took it from you, and now it was stuck in evidence.
Um, I think that's Lord Roswell's goal.
Oh, so it's our gold.
I mean, depends. When you kill someone, is their stuff yours?
If you take it, then it is.
Well, regardless, I guess it's being stolen again.
They're
Did-
not. Go ahead. Sorry.
Did they say that they were going to buy everyone a round of drinks or something? Or did I just imagine that?
Are you asking that in character?
Yeah. Or actually both.
Well, I'm not against finding out, I guess.
Yeah, let's follow the money.
They will be very easy to follow. It's 7 drunk people and a horde of raptors, and the drunk people are singing.
Meridia, I think you should come. I think we all need the drink
She's not
seriously.
supposed to.
Wasn't she?
She was on the other side of the ship, sort of. And
Didn't we go there?
You're you sort of like surprised everyone with the flashbang.
But I don't know if we understood differently, but we kind of walked up to her, and then I kind of flashed to end the.
I thought from the way you worded it that you were walking in her direction and flashbanged, but you like by the time you flashbanged, you were like in the middle of the ship, like near the mast, let's say.
I guess.
At the moment, anyway, she is like staring incredulously at the crowd that just. Yeah.
That's a fair reaction. Then I guess I'll just motion with my hand.
She does not see you. She's focusing on the crowd.
Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll go for a drink then.
Okay. And what do the rest of you do, including Lyri in this? The rest of the crew, like the NPCs, now that stuff has calmed down, are beginning to like clean up the ship. Poor Johnny, the swabby, is mopping up Billy's vomit, etc.
Oh no, poor Johnny, come on.
Isn't it raining?
Yeah, but he's still trying to help along.
I will be just below deck, but kind of trying to peek up and see what's happening.
Yeah, if you like try to take a peek, you will see like you will hear drunken singing moving like away in the distance, and you'll see like the Archmage staring incredulously overboard, and Benjamin apparently walks off board if he does that, and Buhd and Bladebeard are like staring at each other.
I will take this opportunity.
Like, Bladebeard and I going together.
Up to him, up to Bladebeard.
I'm only going if he goes first, I guess.
Yeah.
I will take this opportunity to kind of try and sneak off the ship. But I'm not going to try and hide. I'm just going to just walk out there and just hope nobody spots me.
Well, I will let you know that most people's attention is at the moment on the exit of the ship. So you can try, but it will be difficult.
That's fine.
It might be better to wait, but it's up to you.
No, that's more fun if I fail.
Okay. Then roll me a sneaky. It will be difficulty 6.
Okay.
Okay, not quite good enough. I'm going to do a roll to see who.
Can I use
sees-
my advantage? No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding around.
Okay, I'm going to do a roll to see who spots you. A D4. 1 is Benjamin, 2 is Bladebeard, 3 is Buhd, 4 is the Archmage. Buhd, you see Lyri nonchalantly trying to sneak off board.
There's the Wand Eater.
One
Wow.
Eater. That was actually a name of one. Never mind. What?
But you're used to eating strange things. How would you get the wand out?
Well, Bud likes eating things that are squishy and mushy. Wood no taste so good. It's like splitting a raw tongue. Nasty.
Well, that does sound it comes from personal experience.
Yeah, Bud don't eat wand. Bud eat wood board one time when we sail adrift on wooden board. No taste good at all.
Has Lyri reacted to Buhd saying there's the Wand Eater?
I try and stay cool. I just kind of continue on my way.
Should we do something?
Lyri, you are able to climb off of the ship at this point because of their distraction.
Cool.
But you're not away yet. If they want, they can still run up to you, but it's up to them.
Do we follow the bag of gold, or actually, why am I asking that? I'm gonna follow the bag of gold. You can come with.
Can you save me a drink?
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
Could you give me a hand, Bud?
Sure, Bud can do that.
Then save 2 drinks, Bladebeard.
Alright. Anyone else coming?
There aren't any characters near you. Any NPCs, that is.
I mean, I guess you can save an extra one. We never know.
Alright.
Okay. What do all of you do exactly?
I follow the troll and a bag of gold dragged by raptors.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess me and Bud follow Lyri's general direction.
And
Yep.
what does Lyri do?
I just kind of find somewhere nice to sit on the island and sit down.
Are you being sneaky about it, or are you being nonchalant?
I'm kind of nonchalant because I don't want to look too suspicious.
Okay, then Buhd and Benjamin are able to follow you without difficulty. If you guys would like to catch Lyri, so to say, if you want to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Lyri, just as you sit down, you manage to find a small spot away from all the drifters. You see Benjamin and Buhd approaching, not too far away from you.
I just kind of tip my head while we're looking at them. And blink a couple times. At this point, I'm so sure of myself that I'm not really worried.
Okay. Feel free, all 3 of you, to interact.
Can you just please give the one back? I'm sick of all this running around.
I don't know if she want the one back. Gonna be very brown.
What?
Just
Well-
skip the little innocent elf act. Just at least acknowledge what you've done. We all saw it.
What did I even do?
You swallowed a whole wand.
It's gonna
And
be a nasty poop.
the Archmage hurt me so many times. You're all biased. You don't like me.
Well, I guess our introduction to you was that you tried to kill her, so of course we're biased.
And she tried to kill me.
You're a big, sneaky liar.
I am not a liar. You saw it, bud.
You're a liar.
You saw what happened in the caves, and you didn't try to help me.
How would Bud try to help you?
Exactly. You never gave me a chance, bud.
Well, if you keep acting like this, no wonder no one gives you a chance.
Bud don't give crybabies chances. Bud give drunkards chances, though.
Okay.
Just take the effort and make the first step towards making up with her. For God's sake, I'm sick and tired of having frost bolts fly across my field of vision.
I'm not the irrational one. She is.
But she's doing that because you stole her wand.
And then ate it. It's gonna be a very nasty poop.
And why does she even care so much about a stinking wand anyway?
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
very stinky.
Does that matter?
Kinda.
Well, why not ask her?
I don't know. Why do you think I wouldn't do that,
Well, because right now you're labeled a criminal.
What a criminal. There are no rules on this island. You're a phony.
Right.
There are no laws in the open seas.
Well, but you are part of a crew, so you are expected to obey the rules.
Yeah,
And I did. All my misconduct happened before I joined the crew.
Well, you join the crew and all bad stuff start happening. And you attack us.
I did not attack anybody.
You attack the mage lady.
When?
Just earlier. And then in dream.
Nuh-uh.
What do you mean, nah? That not.
She attacked me in the cave, so I thought I defended myself.
This is silly.
Yeah.
Why do we waste time with her?
I was hoping to take care of this peacefully, but just pick her up and shake her to see if the wand comes out.
Jesus.
That's gonna be a very nasty wand, Ben.
Well,
Yeah.
shake her upside down. I'm not looking.
That's
for...
still gonna be pretty gross, but okay.
All of you suddenly see a piece of charcoal sitting right next to Lyri, and small footprints that seem to be like from a small raptor moving away.
Oh, we could use charcoal to make her vomit it out. Bud used that earlier.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, horribly. Enough make Bud's still hungry from that. Oh, that was awful.
Then
I'm not
What's the-
happy. I don't like this.
Bud still tastes the charcoal. It tastes like death in Bud's mouth.
You will try and make yourself look so righteous and all good, but you're mean. You're actually mean.
Bud righteous the first time.
Shut up.
I guess it's your choice. It's either the charcoal or getting shaken till you vomit it, I guess.
The shaking might be better. That charcoal tastes just as awful.
You know, I could just leave and you wouldn't be able to stop me.
Why is that?
What do you mean, why is that?
I mean, we could break legs. They're pretty effective.
Well, that's a bit extreme, but technically we could.
I've never laid a single finger on either of you.
Well, yeah, but I don't mean that it good.
Well, you did eat my underwear, unfortunately, but I'd rather forget that entirely.
I didn't know such thing.
It's really gross, really weird.
So, what's it gonna be?
What do you mean?
Come on, just Have you been paying attention for the last 5 minutes?
Not really. You talked about eating your underwear, and I thought it was pretty funny. I've just been thinking about that.
We probably could just make her eat the charcoal.
I
I don't know.
I think shaking is a bit easier.
Maybe make it a sandwich. Like put two little loaves of bread and the charcoal.
Yeah, I don't really think that helps.
Charcoal sandwich not good enough. Charcoal sandwich with tea.
Just make it simple, but just don't overthink it.
I'm just drawing little shapes out in the sand because I'm really bored of these two. Two buffoons.
So what do you suggest we do, Ben?
Honestly, I just want to get this over with. Anything is fine by me.
Okay, Buhd do the shaking then.
What?
So, does Buhd like try to shake the wand out of Lyri?
Yeah, that's what Ben suggested.
Can I throw some sand at Buhd?
Yeah, but before that, Buhd, can you roll me your careful, please? Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, you see like movement. Benjamin, can you also roll me your careful? Actually, maybe that'll be the tiebreaker. You see movement out of the corner of your eye.
What better lizard? They're very annoying.
I don't like this.
Can I compel Lyri?
Go ahead.
Sure, go ahead.
I would like to compel her scheming magi aspect. She is going to try to cast a spell from the wand that's inside of her.
What?
I think you're gonna kill Lyri.
Isn't it inside her though?
I mean, I can...
Yeah. What your chair just said.
Is this just like a I mean, I guess it really just depends on what can the wand even do. Does it just fire ice?
From your clever, you did a clever roll last session, and yeah, you can deduce like 99% of the time it just fires ice. However, as with any magical object, it does have its own innate magical power, and you've never exactly read about anyone swallowing a magical artifact before, so you're not really sure what will happen.
I will accept that compel.
Okay.
Awesome.
Here's one of Bladebeard's fate points. Just to be clear, Bladebeard, you're asking Lyri to intentionally activate the power of the wand, like in an attempt to escape or something.
She can do whatever she wants. She just needs to use the wand.
Okay. Lyri, how do you use the wand then?
Well, I'm sitting down right now, so I don't really know how the wand's positioned, but I'm just gonna...
You feel very uncomfortable because you basically have a stick in your stomach.
Okay. It's not that uncomfortable. Anyway, okay, so... I'm gonna cast Ice Beam. I'm gonna open my mouth and shoot a gigantic beam of ice out like a Pokemon. No, I'm not doing that. By the way, I'm joking.
Can you roll me a clever roll? And if you roll well, I'll just to tell you. Okay, just to give you some more information about maybe some stuff you can do with that roll. You can try perhaps tapping into that wand's power, which isn't much, but tapping into it to give your own powers a boost, but it might be have unpredicted side effects as well. Or you can legitimately try the Pokemon thing, though it will be Very
That's
weird.
not gonna work. It's gonna bruise me. It's gonna make me bleed on the
Very
inside. That's not good.
Very likely, yes.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have like frostbite all over your digestive system. That's not very.
Can I? Okay.
What I said to you were just like suggestions, stuff that comes to your mind from like your theoretical background, but you're entirely free to come up with your own ideas.
Mm-hmm. Can I spit? Like, can I freeze my spit or like freeze my? Wait, no, still freezing my insides. I'm gonna die
You
from
can't
that.
use that emote anymore.
Yeah. Oh jeez, I'm really in a pickle right now. I will. Fuck it, I'm gonna do the ice thing.
Okay. I'm going to need.
But instead, I'm not gonna fire. I'm just gonna freeze my saliva as I'm spitting it out. So like I'm spitting out a little ice shard.
Okay. Then first I'm
It's
going
not
to
like a
need.
massive beam.
Then I'm going to need 2 rolls from you. The first one will be a careful roll, difficulty 2, to see if you like manage to do that. No.
Pain.
You begin the process of like doing that, and you have like a solid like theoretical background on how you maybe could do that. However, you immediately feel that you've made a mistake somewhere, because suddenly like your esophagus starts feeling incredibly cold.
I stop. I've had enough. I'm gonna try again later, but no more right now.
Yeah, it is also very, very painful.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again when it's not so cold. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit and then try again.
Benjamin and Buhd, if you're not too distracted by what you presume to be the raptor, you will see Lyri like start focusing for a little bit, but then like double over in pain.
Since like my character has her belly showing, does it like glow? It's a magical wand.
It's a slight glow. It's not a powerful wand, but yes, if someone were to look carefully, they would notice a very slight glow.
That's sick. That's awesome.
Would I need to roll to notice that, or?
If you want, do me a careful roll. Difficulty 2. Yeah, you can kind of tell there's a very slight glow coming from her stomach.
That is very worrying.
Is she dying from one hit?
I think she might explode.
Oh, that's not good.
It's just my baby, don't worry.
Not pregnant.
You don't know that.
You weren't pregnant before.
You didn't know before.
You don't even have a swan nearby. You're not pregnant.
I'm just gonna buy some time until
You
my.
are also in major pain because of the attempt, just FYI.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I'm so used to just being abused now that I'm just okay with being hurt.
You know, we haven't done anything yet, and I'm kind of feeling bad already.
This time, all of you will see, not even attempting to hide, a small raptor bring another piece of charcoal over to Lyri. This time, it drops it like in Lyri's lap.
Well,
So even lizards want her to eat the charcoal.
yeah, it's kind of strange agreeing with a lizard after this last few minutes.
Yeah, but we have weirder adventures.
Yeah, I think this John, or whatever his name was, wants you to eat that charcoal as well.
Can I try one more time to just do the little spit thing with the magic wand?
Yes, of course you can, but again, keep in mind that there are possible consequences, but you can do it.
I was
Mhm.
about to tell her, but yeah.
Okay. You can also compel yourself, by the way. All players can compel themselves to do something disadvantageous. But okay. Do me another careful roll, please. Difficulty 2. Okay, this time you manage to, like, turn, like, your spit into, like, little pellets of ice that you are able to, like, use as an attack. Now, who are you attacking?
Who's closest?
The raptor. Otherwise, which one of you would be closer?
I guess
Benjamin?
it would be Buhd since he was about to pick her up.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Buhd.
I'm gonna spit out a little ice shard at Buhd.
Then roll me your forceful, Buhd. How would you oppose this?
Probably Bud's quick.
Well, I understand in like typical situations this would be quick, but
Dodging
you-
like a small droplet.
well, also would you see this attack coming?
He thinks.
I
that
mean,
she's
it's not
gonna
really a massive attack anyway, you know.
He just thinks she's gonna explode because of Benjamin's words.
Okay.
So he's more like backing away. So
I mean, I rolled a -1. You don't really have to worry that much about it.
Feel free to roll
Stop
your
fucking
quick
stressing in his roll.
then. Feel free to roll your quick then.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
In practical terms, this means that Lyri gets an advantage, but in narrative terms, Lyri you succeed and Buhd barely dodges, but you like get him off balance. What would you like your advantage to be called?
Call it, I was gonna make a joke about spitting cold words, but that's lame. Just call it, just call it cool times.
Cool times. Okay.
I have so many advantages. I don't. Okay, fine.
Well,
I don't use any of my advantages. This is foul
the cool is the first one is just versus the
for the Archmage.
I'll type that in actually. And the snoozing for bruising does no longer counts because that counts for you hiding below deck, so, which is no longer the case. Okay.
Yeah, I never use any of these though. I'm bad.
All of you will see Lyri spit out a small ice shard at Buhd, but barely manages to dodge. But he's off his footing at the moment.
Was that really worth it?
She's an ice spitter.
And I'm not going to say anything because if I speak, then saliva will come out and I'll shoot more.
For the light's sake, just eat the charcoal, please.
The little raptor has run away.
I shake my
by the way.
head.
The little raptor has run away, by the way.
It's fine, the raptor can run away.
Been scared off a lizard.
I'm going to offer the charcoal to Buhd.
What are you giving me? Bud don't need to eat it. It don't even taste good.
Okay, how about this? How about you both eat the charcoal?
Bud not eating the charcoal. Bud already do that. You eat it.
I kind of motion it towards Ben. And in the general direction of his mouth.
Will you eat it?
No, I'm offering it to you to eat.
This is hopeless.
It's gonna be good. It's not gonna be tasty. It's gonna taste awful. Gonna make you lose lunch and dinner and breakfast and
But
yesterday's lunch.
just shake her. I'm sorry.
Okay, Bud shake.
Okay, Buhd walks in your direction in the attempt to shake you. What do you do, Lyri?
I grab the charcoal and I put it in my mouth. But I don't I try to leave it alone.
Well...
So it's like I try not to like I try not to like I guess move it around in my mouth too much because I kind of want to resist throwing up, but I want to buy some time.
Yeah, it also just makes you gag even being in your mouth.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm not going to have you roll yet, but if you keep it for much longer, yeah, you're going to start gagging. Yeah.
That's not candy. You need to bite it.
I put my hands behind my back, subtly, or at least I try to, and I just crack my knuckles really, really loudly, so maybe they think that I just took a big bite out of it.
Feel free to roll sneaky, and they can roll careful to oppose.
Does my stunt count?
Tell me the exact wording on your stunt.
I gain +2 careful when noticing or analyzing my surroundings.
I mean, even then, it's still a tie, so I don't mind giving it to...
I don't think it would apply because in a different situation we didn't use it to reference like a specific person that you were like face to face with.
Fair enough.
But you're also free to roll your careful. But you notice that it's not quite... the sound doesn't seem quite like a bite, more like a more like bones cracking, but you're also not entirely sure because it's a tie.
It sounds suspicious.
I kind of tilt my head and try to look a bit confused.
Well, I guess regardless, if it stays there, it's gonna do its job.
Oh yeah. It nasty in mouth. Terrible for tongue.
Can I walk up to one of them?
Of course. But I will mention that the more you keep
I
that
know,
charcoal
I
in your
know.
mouth, yeah.
This is my master plan. Okay. I'll just kind of stand there and wait for them to say something.
Then we'll just wait.
Okay, fine then. I'm gonna offer the other charcoal piece to Buhd, and I'm gonna try to ask him to show me how to use it. Like in terms of like acting it out.
Okay.
What's she doing? But confused, Ben.
Fuck's sake.
The-
I really should have tried this on.
Don't bother, bud. It's just...
Wrongly speaking, can I just like quickly move up to him and just spit out the charcoal into his mouth?
That's disgusting. That's so weird.
Okay.
So I was hoping to make Buhd open his mouth and try and show me how to do it, and I just drop it in there, but no.
Okay, let's
I have to do things the hard way.
Let's take this one. Are you taking like the charcoal from your own mouth?
Yes.
Okay. And are you trying to like kiss Buhd or like take it and then put it in his mouth?
Either or, I don't really mind.
Well, let's take this one step at a time to see like how events play
It's
out.
fine.
Buhd, you see Lyri approaching you. You are not sure of her intent.
She gonna explode.
You should keep your distance, bud, just to be safe.
Okay, but backing up.
Okay, Lyri. Buhd starts backing up.
I continue. Or I go to Ben. I don't mind either way.
I imagine at one point Benjamin would be closer. Also, I will mention Benjamin is more or less the same height as you, but is much taller.
Well, I mean, the moment Ben's closer than Buhd, I'll approach Ben instead.
I'll not move, but I'll extend my arm to keep her away.
Benjamin, can you roll me your careful, please? You feel another set of sharp teeth biting your butt.
Come on.
This is fantastic.
Lyri, Benjamin is distracted.
Cool. I go for the kiss of charcoal.
Okay.
I just baby bird it.
Benjamin, Lyri kisses you while you're being bitten by a small raptor and tries to push a piece of charcoal into your mouth.
This is a terrible experience.
I wish Meridia was here to see this.
I think I'll have some serious trauma after this.
Okay, what happens? It's entirely up to you, you players at the moment.
I mean, I think my immediate reaction would be to push her away and spit the coal.
Oh, so you actually got it in his mouth, huh?
I mean,
I mean,
is the roll required, or
I thought you were going to go against that, but I'm fine with you just taking it. It's fine.
I mean, whatever.
You can
it's
take
fine.
the coal if you really
It's-
want it.
It was
No, it's cool. You can have it.
I mean, Benjamin was distracted by a tiny raptor.
Yeah,
biting
that's
his
what I'm
ass.
saying. So I guess it's fair. It had like a 5-point difference, so I guess it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I was really distracted by a bite in my head.
Buhd also witnesses this.
I want to see Bud's input before I do anything.
Nasty charcoal. No taste good.
I wipe my mouth with my arm.
The taste of charcoal is still in your mouth. It's unpleasant, but at least you don't feel like gagging.
Yeah, and I'm crawling on the ground, gagging a bit.
Do you spit it out? The charcoal?
Do you still have the raptor
Yeah.
attached to you?
Yeah.
The raptor has not let go yet.
Nice.
I guess I'll be doing a sorry. What am I gonna say? I'll be doing something very embarrassing, and I'm still crawling around, shaking my ass to get him off me.
Buhd walks over to try and get the raptor off of Benjamin.
As soon as it sees you approach Buhd, the raptor lets go and tries to run away. Do you go after it or do you leave it be?
Buhd leaves it be.
Okay.
Okay, Bud's scared off.
I just kind of start walking back in the direction of the ship because I realize that these buffoons aren't just going to quit, so I might as well just get imprisoned on my own terms and hopefully figure stuff out from there. It's better than being attacked and forced to eat nasty food.
I want to go home, but I miss my mom.
Okay, Ben. Bud don't know his mom, but Bud help you get there.
Still an embarrassment. I'll be hugging Bud's leg.
Okay, only Bud and Lyri know, so not so bad. Oh, and the lizard, but lizard can't talk, so probably okay.
And at this point, would you guys like to see what's Bladebeard been up to, or should we end the episode? Okay.
Sure.
Okay, just very briefly. Bladebeard, you've been following like the party of the Buhd Buccaneers and Rua the Zandalari Troll and like 20 raptors, 2 of them carrying a pouch of gold. And they're all like singing drunken songs. Even the raptors seem to be like roaring along to the songs.
Alright, I actually join. I start singing as well.
Twinkles takes you by the hand and like starts cheering with you and singing with you. Twinkles the gnome.
Yeah, great. I assume my bodyguards are behind,
Yep, of course.
following.
Of
Alright,
course.
and I assume they are not singing or dancing.
No, they're not. It's also a bit of a weird scene. Like people around you look like they would like to join in with these drunkards. I mean, drinking is one of the few pleasures the people of Golden Skoll have left, But then they see one big iron monstrosity and another iron thing following behind, and they steer very clear.
When I notice that, I'm going to climb onto Ironbeard,
He allows you to, yeah.
and he's carrying me like a child, I'm on his not knees, shoulders.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that he would carry you like a baby in his arms, but okay.
No, I'm like around his head.
Yeah. He obviously allows you to. In fact, he kneels to allow you to get on him.
And I start yelling toward the crowd. Don't worry. He is not dangerous. Come and join us. Let's drink.
Most of the crowd is unimpressed. The Buhd Buccaneers continue cheering. Rua also sings. The Raptors also continue to sing.
I continue walking, or Ironbeard continues to walk with the crowd of drunk people.
Yeah. And eventually, you would also pass like a few known figures. Just let me know if you stop or do anything. You pass the Night Elf twins who look at you confused and whisper to each other. You pass Catelyn of the Blade who keeps her distance from you. And you pass by Mekkel as well, who just stares incredibly confused.
I just smile and salute them all as I go by them. Maybe I ask you of them to join. Hey, what is the name of elves?
Derfar and Durena. Durena is the lady, Derfar is the guy. Sunsurge is their family name.
Alright, oi elves, join us.
Who are you calling an elf? Says the brother.
You.
Actually, just put them on screen. Yeah, they both of them walk up to you, indignant, and Durena, the sister, says, "What is all this?"
I have no idea, but I'm not missing it out.
Derfar and Durena look at each other. The Buhd Buccaneers and the Raptors continue singing, and Derfar and Durena seem about to join you, but then they look at the Iron people and say, "And who are these?"
Oh, my new crewmates.
Never seen a dwarf and a Vrykul like that before, says Durena, the sister.
Me neither, actually. I met them yesterday, and they joined my crew.
Are they good in a fight? Says Derfar, the brother.
Probably.
Let's test it
Why not?
out.
Yeah. Come with me. We're gonna have a few drinks, and you can fight this big iron boy.
Derfar says, "Aye, 2 drinks," and Durena cheers, and they join your little party.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah. As you're walking, they will say, Durena will say, "By the way, Bladebeard, you missed yesterday's captain's meeting."
Anything important, or still
No, they
Wait,
babbled on like usual. Nothing decisive. They don't understand.
Yeah. We should probably, actually, I think now more than ever we should just charge in and stay Booty Bay.
I know. I agree with you, says Derfar, the brother. But the others won't listen to us. They say something about a weird storm that's covering the route to Booty Bay. Humbug.
Yeah, I mean, the storm is exactly the reason. If we stay here on the island, maybe the storm will get worse and we won't be able to leave.
I don't care about it. I just want to kill the demons that took our home from us, says Durena.
Yeah, We drink and then we charge.
Yells Derfar. Actually, they both yell that at the same time and like push the Iron Vrykul from behind to hurry up. And the Iron Vrykul stops and says, "Shall I eviscerate the master?"
Not yet. Let's go drinking.
Very well. And you all continue to the tavern. At this point, unless you guys want to RP any other scenes, I think it's a good point to end today's episode. What do you all think?
Yeah, I think that was enough shame
Yeah.
for an episode.
That's fine.
Very, very weird comeback, but hey, something.
It was fun.
For our viewers, it's only been a week, but for us, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts on today's session?
Very chaotic.
A lot.
Very bizarre.
People
weird.
are mean to me for no reason.
I think this was our weirdest episode yet, if I'm being honest.
No, I'd wait out.
It involved someone eating a wand, trying to eat charcoal, raptors trying to bite everyone on the ass, drunken men singing. I don't think I can think of an episode that comes close to the weirdness of this.
Lyri trying to kiss Benjamin was the cherry on top for me, honestly.
Yeah,
Trying,
I thought.
succeeding.
Yeah, I almost thought she was gonna do that to Buhd. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Bud's too
taking
much
one
of
for
a coward.
Bud's too much of a coward.
Yeah, he backed away.
He was
She-
told to back away by Ben because he thought she was gonna explode. You'd run away
Anyway,
too if
I'm
someone
very
ate a
excited
wand.
to let the Archmage know about that.
Oh boy,
Oh, that'll
it's
be
like you're
fun.
trying to start a war.
I am not.
This is gonna be the next Infinity War, the war for Benjamin.
Yeah, this is gonna be like the the next
Benjamin?
major arc.
Yeah, you've got so many characters that want Benjamin. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Like-
been a while since someone.
It's gonna be like the troll lady versus Lyri versus the mage lady versus the drunken guy that took a pass on Benjamin.
versus
like,
the Pandaren as well, if he comes
there's
back.
the Draenei is gonna come back from the dead to do it. Like, I'm talking like Infinity War. This is what's gonna happen.
Who else was there? I think we're missing someone.
Oh, we're definitely missing a few.
Especially in the earlier episodes, it was like once every episode.
Yeah.
Did you mention the troll lady?
I did. That was like one of the first I mentioned.
Okay. Then,
I'm sure one of the pirate captains would do it.
oh yeah, I think I don't remember if Marjani ever met Benjamin.
I think I haven't met her. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
She definitely would make eyes at you, I guess.
Oh god.
Uh,
Now that I'm scared of that.
Zelris, welcome to one of the running gags of our series.
But what is it? Just people like Benjamin?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, primarily I just want to make the Archmage upset, so, flirting with Benjamin is just a side effect of that.
Oh well, am I just a side casualty?
I guess you could say that. This was
Nice to know that Benjamin's got a harem of Buhd, Bladebeard, and I don't know what else. It's foul.
I'll have to agree with you there.
we can make a really trashy anime about it.
Yeah.
I don't watch
that's-
anime, so I don't know what to expect.
Oh, you disappoint me. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode, and I think this was definitely one of the more fun episodes I've DM'd of this group so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we kind of needed a little comedic episode after everything, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Now there is still serious stuff happening in the background, and serious stuff will continue to happen. But yeah,
Yeah, if we just ignore the serious stuff, it means it's not happening.
of course, of course. I'm sure Billy will agree with that, and Twinkles too, probably. Bud, not Bud, sorry, Skoll, your crew just left without you to go drinking on that note.
Ah, man. Bud Buccaneers didn't last very long.
I mean, you can try to get them back, I guess. Nobody's stopping you.
True. Bud might, yeah. Right now he's tending to poor Benjamin, though.
What do you mean, poor Benjamin? Nothing happened to him. He just got bit on the ass.
He got bit in the ass and got kissed and got charcoal in his mouth. All at the same time.
Oh well. Could have been worse.
Yeah, someone could have eaten my underwear.
Ooh.
Okay, technically there's a dream though.
It's ingrained his brain even further then.
If I can do it in the real world, I'll do that as well. But I don't have an opportunity to do that, so...
That's gonna be a weird episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I need an excuse as well.
That's like
so-
his only pair. It's not like we're running around with like drawers of clothes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's not like we have
Shalom
like
back.
we're not doing laundry or anything. Like,
Bladebeard did.
oh yeah. Wait, did he? I thought you just took a bath.
Well, Shalon also cleaned all of your clothes, but Shalon is not with you at the moment.
Oh yeah. Well, we're still pretty sweaty.
Oh yeah, you're dirty as hell.
And
Yeah.
so,
Training.
Don't eat that. Please don't eat that. But you're eating weird things. You're eating charcoal. You're eating wands. Don't eat underwear. I shouldn't have this PSA with Bud, but apparently we're gonna have to do that.
I mean, the first time I thought it was a dream, so it's fair.
Don't eat underwear. It's bad for you.
I don't need an excuse for the real world version, though. But we'll see.
You're really salty.
Salty?
yeah, as
Right.
Bud said, it's probably my only pair. Please don't do that.
Very stringy. Don't eat it.
That can't be right.
Get caught in teeth.
Would Benjamin care to describe what
No.
material his underwear is made out of?
No, I think I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
It's linen.
I mean, probably.
These linen pantaloons.
Fruit of a loon.
Mm-hmm.
I can just imagine it's like a pair made by his parents who made it from like the wool of their sheep or something.
Oh, that's just sad if it got eaten.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Very
isn't that
weird.
like... Isn't like the Archmage's wand also sentimental?
that's like
It's not anything new to me.
it's like
That's a fair point.
this is like the saddest anime backstory I've ever heard. Somebody ate the underwear that my parents made me.
The Archmage is mean, though. She keeps actually abusing me and people just ignore it. It's foul.
I mean, if you were Bud's friend, he probably would be a little bit more on your side, but you literally got off on the worst term with Bud.
I think that was the Archmage's fault as well, if she didn't attack me.
Oof.
I know. I'm gonna break her mentally. I'm tired of this.
Wow.
Oh god, this is turning very dark.
This series is gonna get darker.
It's morally grey now.
I mean, it's kind of always been.
Yeah, it's already been great.
Didn't you sell somebody into fucking slavery?
In
you
episode
liar?
two,
I
they
don't.
did
I
that.
don't remember
In
that.
episode
was-
2, they did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was episode 2. I had no involvement with that.
I would change. the
Okay.
name.
I've got clean hands in this.
So me conditioning the Archmage into not wanting to kill me is evil, but selling somebody into literal slavery is perfectly okay. Okay.
He's a slave. He was turned into a cyborg.
That's
He's
exactly
a
what
cyborg
it is.
slave then.
He could not consent to being turned into a cyborg.
I mean, we didn't see it, so maybe he consented.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a goblin could be like,
Oh, hell yeah. Turn me to a cyborg.
He looked pretty terrified when the Ethereals took him away.
yeah.
Maybe in the meantime, they became like good friends. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe they became besties.
Yeah, that's why the Ethereals didn't call him by his name. They called him Specimen Number whatever.
Yeah, that was a nickname.
Or maybe it was just Stockholm Syndrome. Who knows?
Oh no.
That's not much better. But yeah.
Yeah.
I love this episode, honestly. This was very fun. Any other?
Spending like literally an hour peer pressuring someone to eat charcoal.
It was not literally an hour.
Yeah, it was like half an hour, but you get my point.
It was a long time though.
Yeah. Well, I think this wasn't like a world developing episode, not really, but it was a character developing episode, and I think those are equally, if not more important.
We need Kyrie to come out of her fucking cabin. We're all tired of it. She's just slacking off and they're doing nothing.
Yeah, that's usual. It's nothing new.
SMH.
We haven't been back to Booty Bay in like how many episodes? 25 or
left
something?
in episode 4.
Yeah.
And this is episode 32.
My fucking god. You guys need to like demand a better leader. This is mismanagement.
That's
on the gross
exactly the
level.
thing. We have no leader. And we get
I mean,
sidetracked.
all the candidates kind of suck.
Buhd for president.
Buhd is not being captain. I'd rather have Bladebeard at that point.
Buhd will lead us to victory with his t-shirt club.
I'm hoping that your new crew can cause some kind of mutiny.
We already had a mutiny episode. We don't need one so soon.
We did do that not too long ago, I think. Question mark.
About a week ago, yeah.
What? No, we did. Did we?
A week ago in game time, not IRL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't do anything last week.
In game. This campaign. Let me do a bit of.
It's almost been a year.
Yeah, and I think in game, in like 2 to 3 days from now, there will be 2 weeks since the campaign started.
Jesus,
This is a very condensed timeline, just like
this is just as bad as the WoW timeline normally.
Kind of. At least we're not delaying raids. What can I say?
We even had 2 raids at the same time.
Yeah, actually. Stuff is happening. It's just that it's happening, like you guys said, in a very condensed time capsule. Yeah. Any other thoughts for our viewers before we go into our shoutouts?
I think I'm good.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us. Probably one of the most fun episodes of the Ephemeral Orb so far. I rolled some dice in the background to see which one of our players should babble on about themselves like the wonderful people that they are. And according to the dice, the first person I would like to ask to promote themselves would be Mr. DoomGoblin. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself a little bit?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah, I'm DoomGoblin. I played Captain Bladebeard, and this was a very fun episode. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter at DoomGoblin, where I post art and stuff. So yeah.
All of his links, all of his links are on screen and in the description below, as with everyone else. Next one. Next one, according to the dice I just rolled, would be Zelris. Zelris, would you please talk a little bit about yourself?
I'm Zelris and I play Lyri and I do things on the internet. It's pretty cool.
the things you do on the internet are pretty cool. Yeah. Next, according to the dice I just rolled, will be the owner of the channel you guys are watching this on, Skoll.
Yo, I'm Skoll Shorties, as you already know me. I played as Buhd. I make lore videos about WoW, and also eventually Witcher and Halo at some point. I don't know when. I do machinimas, I do chip posts, and yeah.
Oh, Witcher lore videos. That's actually sounds awesome. I'm actually a bit of a Witcher fan, so I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah, don't expect a lot right now. I'm still getting my footing with non-WoW content. I want to do something with like Vesemir or something, talking about how his what happens to him in the game is
Isn't the Vesemir movie coming out or something?
Yeah, there's gonna be a Netflix series on him. It's like an anime.
Funnily enough, I've played Witcher 2, and I've read the books, but I haven't played Witcher 3 yet.
All right, it's a good thing I did not spoil anything then.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. And next in our self-promotion thing would be Sir Thompshire.
Oh, I'm Sir Thompshire. I play the Regimen Aaran, and I make a machinima and render when I feel like it, and I haven't felt like it, to be honest. But, well, I guess it's coming back soon enough. So, yeah, you can find me both on YouTube and Twitter.
Indeed. Thank you for that, Thompshire. And I was your DM, Game Master Teeironor. I'm doing some different stuff now, no longer Blizzard-focused content. I've been doing some live streams. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion recently, and it's been a lot of fun, and hanging out with chat has been a lot of fun, so feel free to hang out then. And I'm also doing some edited videos on various other topics, so feel free to tune in for those as well. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us. We will be back next week on Sir Thompshire's channel, unless something happens, fingers crossed. And yeah, we'll see all of you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
For you.